The sky, a vast expanse of blue, stretching to infinity. It looked peaceful that day. 2 aircraft, mere specks against the sun. One, a colossal passenger jet, Flight 407, cruising at 35,000 feet, people inside, reading, sleeping, lost in their thoughts, completely oblivious. Below them, the world a distant map, just another routine flight. Or so it seemed. The air was smooth, the engines hummed a steady song, a lullaby of false security. Further east, another machine, a smaller, private jet, sleek and fast. It climbed sharply, heading for a different destination. Its pilot, experienced, focused on his instruments. The sun glinted off its polished wings. A silver dart, ascending into the same shared airspace. 2 metal birds, on paths unknown to each other. The sky is big, but sometimes not big enough. Each pilot trusted their systems, trusted the control tower. That trust would soon be shattered. The air up there, it's thin, cold, unforgiving. It offers no second chances. Down on the ground, life bustled. People went about their day, unaware of the drama unfolding miles above. In the cockpit of the airliner, coffee was brewing, small talk, checklists completed, everything normal, too normal, the kind of normal that often precedes disaster, a quiet hum, a settled cabin, the calm before the storm, a storm of twisted metal and shattered lives, no warnings, no alarms yet, just the silent, steady approach, 2 machines hurtling towards each other at hundreds of miles per hour, the mathematics of doom unfolding with chilling precision in that vast, indifferent sky. The passengers felt nothing amiss, a slight bump perhaps, attributed to minor turbulence. Nothing to worry about. They were wrong, terribly wrong. The stage was set for an unimaginable horror. Then it began, a missed call, a garbled transmission, or maybe a critical system failure. Somewhere, a link in the chain broke, air traffic control, under pressure, juggling countless flights. Was it a moment of distraction, a faulty piece of equipment? We may never truly know the exact first fault, but the gap was there, a fatal oversight, an error that would cost hundreds of lives. The sky, once a domain of order, was about to witness pure chaos. In the cockpit of Flight 407, a sudden terrifying flash of silver, off the port wing, too close, far too close. The co-pilot yelled, instinct screamed, he yanked the controls, a desperate, futile maneuver, the massive jet slow to respond like a startled whale. The private jet, appearing out of nowhere, growing impossibly large. In an instant, there was no time to think, no time to pray, just the raw, primal instinct to survive. An instinct that would be denied. Inside the main cabin, a sudden violent lurch, not like turbulence. This was different, sharper, more aggressive. Drinks spilled, phones clattered to the floor, a few gasps. Nervous laughter quickly died, an uneasy silence. Then a child started to cry. Flight attendants exchanged worried glances. Their training kicked in, but what could they do? Against fate? Against the physics of a high-speed collision? The seatbelt signs were on, a small comfort, soon to be meaningless. For the pilot of the smaller craft, perhaps a final, horrifying glimpse. The giant airliner filling his windscreen, a wall of metal, no escape. Or maybe nothing at all, just the sudden cataclysmic end. One moment master of his machine, the next consumed by fire and force. In those last terrifying seconds, did they see it coming? Did they understand the finality of it all? The air was split by 2 trajectories, destined to meet with brutal, unforgiving force. The impact, a sound that defies description, not a crash, an explosion, a tearing, rending shriek of tortured metal. It echoed for miles, but no one on the ground could comprehend its meaning. Yet, the 2 aircraft met, not wingtip to wingtip, but a devastating direct hit. The smaller jet disintegrated instantly. A fireball, a puff of smoke, gone. The airliner, mortally wounded, its structure screaming in protest, its integrity breached, fatally, inside the passenger jet. Sheer unadulterated chaos. The force of the impact, unimaginable, like hitting a concrete wall at 500 miles per hour. Passengers thrown violently, against seats, bulkheads, each other. The cabin lights flickered, went out. Darkness pierced by screams, the roar of the wind, a terrifying new sound. The floor buckled, the ceiling tore open, cold, so incredibly cold. The thin air at altitude rushing in, stealing breath, stealing life. The giant aircraft began to break apart, slowly at first, then with terrifying speed. A wing sheared off, cartwheeling into the abyss. The tail section ripped away, taking a chunk of the fuselage with it. The plane was no longer flying, it was falling, tumbling, out of control, a wounded beast, plunging towards the earth, the carefully engineered marvel of technology, reduced to a broken shell. In mere seconds, The sky rained debris, metal, luggage, and human bodies. People sucked out into the void through gaping holes in the fuselage, still strapped to their seats or thrown free, tumbling end over end into the freezing, unforgiving sky. The wind screamed past them, a disorienting vortex of terror. Some were unconscious, others terrifyingly awake. For a few fleeting moments, they saw the world spin, the ground rushing up, the ultimate horrifying freefall. No parachute, no hope, just the cold, brutal reality of gravity. The debris field. It stretched for miles, across fields, forests, even small towns. Twisted metal, personal belongings, scattered like macabre confetti. A testament to the violence of the event, silence descended, broken only by the crackle of distant fires. And then, the sirens, growing closer. Rescue teams faced a grim, impossible task, sifting through the devastation, searching for survivors, knowing deep down there would be few, if any. The earth itself seemed to hold its breath. The investigation began almost immediately. Black boxes, the crucial storytellers, recovered from the wreckage, their data painstakingly analyzed, every scrap of metal examined, every witness interviewed. The world demanded answers. How could this happen in an age of advanced technology, of sophisticated air traffic control? The pressure was immense to find the cause, to ensure it never happened again. The truth, when it emerged, was a bitter pill. A combination of human error and systemic flaws. The human cost, immeasurable. Hundreds of lives lost, families shattered, futures stolen. The names and faces of the victims etched into public memory. Each one a story, a life unlived. The grief rippled outwards, affecting communities, nations. The aviation industry reeled, confidence shaken. Pilots, controllers, engineers, all felt the weight of the tragedy. The search for accountability began, but blame could not bring back the dead. Only lessons, hard-learned lessons. From the ashes of disaster came change. New protocols implemented, stricter training, advanced collision avoidance systems, TCAS, made mandatory, redundancies built in, to catch human error, to provide a last line of defense. The skies became safer, but at a terrible price. This tragedy, like others before it, served as a brutal catalyst, forcing innovation, demanding vigilance, a stark reminder that in the unforgiving realm of the sky, there is no room for complacency, ever.